Mm, 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 mm. Hey, hey, hey. It's Monday. And I'm gonna make a meal for you. What y'all know about that? Huh? Okay, y'all know I'm a little corny. It's alright, nothing has changed. I'm just a little corny. Just a little bit corny. I'm just a little bit of rock and roll. So I'm gonna add a moderator, guys. And let's see. My moderator people don't want to hear yet. So let's see if Courtney's on. Courtney, are you on, my love? Let's see. All right, so we'll just get at her later. All right. So it's gonna be so simple tonight, and yet again, it's Monday, so welcome to my kitchen. And Vaughn is not here tonight, guys. So I don't know, it's a solo live. It's not intentional. So some of you are gonna get your requests, but not by choice, because I would much rather have my husband here with me, but he is not. So tonight, I'm not sure if you guys have been to CPK, but they do a tequila lime chicken. Tonight, I'm doing a tequila lime shrimp. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I'm not going to keep my shrimp in the pot. I'm going to take it off because I'm going to teach you guys just a few tips and tricks. Somebody can't hear me? Hold on. Here we go. A few tips and tricks about your shrimp. So let me add my moderator again, see if Courtney's on here. I don't see Courtney and I don't see Tammy Faith. So y'all just be kind, okay? Just be kind. Okay, good. Okay, hey Dave. Okay, we're gonna get started. And I'm just gonna turn on my little pot. Right here, and this is a two-step process for your pot, okay? So I'm gonna tell you guys what's inside. The first pot is going to be a whole bunch, an entire bunch, put it that way, of cilantro and a whole jalapeno pepper. Everybody see that? Okay? But we're gonna start off with some butter. And you can use about half a stick of butter, or you could use a whole stick. It depends on how big back you want to be. I want to be slightly big back, so I'm just going to use 3/4 of a stick. So that's somewhere in the middle. And it's got a little bit of olive oil in here. I like just a little bit more butter. All right, fine. I'm big bagging it. Okay, so after we go ahead and swirl this around. All right, that was maybe too much butter. All right, so I'm just going to take a piece of this and put this in the other pot because I'm gonna need it for that anyway. Okay, I'm overly big bagging, y'all. See, just some people you just can't give the option of big bagging because they overplay. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm going to add my first pot ingredients. Again, a whole bunch, one bunch of cilantro and where are my clothes? Shorts on, that clothes on. Okay, so I'm going to first add my garlic. And I'm a garlic lover, so this is a good 3 teaspoons, maybe 2 tablespoons of garlic. I'm just going to put that in there. Keep everything nice and aromatic. I guess it does look like I don't have any clothes on, huh? Sorry, y'all. My bad. I promise. I have on shorts. Just gonna make that nice and aromatic. And you guys are gonna notice when we turn this down some. You guys are gonna notice I'm not gonna add any salt. Okay? Let's just get that mixed in. Oh, so that it smells like garlic. Oh, there's nothing like a garlic smelling ice. Goodness alive. Okay, now I'm going to add my entire bunch of cilantro. And you want to chop it up very, very finely. Okay, you don't want it to be leafy at all. If you have just a couple of leaves in there, it's not going to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, it's not. It's not going to hurt mine. Okay, if you get that in there, cover it with your garlic. Gonna add your jalapenos. Now, I de-seeded mine because I don't like hot food. But you can always add hot. You can add chili peppers at the end, or the red chilies, the red chili peppers. You can add that in the end. But you don't have to. Do it your own way. But I'm just teaching you guys the basics of how to do it. Okay. So we're gonna let that simmer for just a little bit, for maybe a minute, just to make it aromatic and get those flavors and the smells coming out. Okay? But you don't want it to burn, so you have to watch it. You have to watch it. Okay? No, oh, thank you. You like the slick backs? Thank you. If you don't like cilantro, I'm sorry. This recipe is not gonna work for you because it's got a lot of cilantro base on there. And to my YouTubers, hello, good to see you guys. What's good to eat while drinking Prosecco? My sisters and I, we do a night we call Prosecco and Pizza. It's super fun. I promise you guys will love it. It's just, first of all, there's nothing you can't eat with Prosecco because Prosecco is just an Italian champagne. So, after everything smells delicious, you're going to take a cup, 1 cup of chicken stock, or chicken broth, bone broth, however you want to do it. You can make your own broth by using bouillon. You can make more than normal. Hey, Amba. You can make more than normal if you want to and just put it in the freezer or put it in the refrigerator to keep for later. The holidays are coming up. So if you want to make more for yourself, you absolutely can. So I'm going to go ahead and take this broth and I'm going to put in that whole cup. Hold it, Sam. So they can see what it looks like. Smells good, looks good. Now we're going to let that simmer for about 2 minutes. But don't let it come to a boil. Okay? We just want it to simmer. Just a SMIDGE. Okay? Now, if your fire is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, and make sure it's on medium, okay? Because we just want to simmer. We don't want it to boil. Not yet, anyway, okay? We're going to have it boil once we let it reduce. We're not doing that yet because we have to add our 4 juices from a lime, okay? Yes, I squeeze these all by myself. We'll put that right in there. And I like a lot of lime juice. So I use the juice of 4 limes. And screw that. You want to make sure you get it all right. You know, the pulp right. Okay? And I don't have Vaughn with me, so he's not doing the dishes as I go along. We're going to stir this up real nice. Real nice like. It smells so good in here, everybody. You have no idea. No idea. So we're going to let this go ahead and simmer up really great, and then we're going to put my favorite ingredient in there, but it's not time for that. So while we're waiting on that, I already pre-boiled 1 pound of spinach fettuccine, okay? And you don't want it to be overly cooked, and the reason why is because you're going to put this back in your sauce. Okay, and I did not put any olive oil or anything on there, so it's going to have to loosen up when it gets in the pot. But everybody who cooks knows it will re-loosen when it gets back in the pot. Okay? Okay, pumpkins. And so now while we're doing that, we're going to turn this one on real quickly. Turn this eye on. And this is my least favorite eye because it doesn't get as hot as I like it to get. But everybody has that eye in their kitchen, and this one is mine. But in this pan here, what I've done is I have washed, deveined, and depeeled. Is depeeled? Can I say depeeled?
I think
if
so.
you devein, why can't you depeel? Unpeeled, however you want to call it. The shrimp, and I use about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. You can use whatever kind you want. I used the Kikkoman. I did not use low sodium. I put all the sodium in there. But you don't want to put more than 2 tablespoons in here or else it's going to be salty. And we don't want that. And if you notice, I did not add any additional salt, okay? So, and the reason why I'm doing this first is because I'm going to take the shrimp out and I'm going to add them again last. But I do want the flavor in the pot, okay? So once it gets hot enough and it's starting to get there, as you can see, starting to get there, and then we're going to add our shrimp. And I'm going to teach you a secret about shrimp. And it's something my friend Chef Nikki taught me. Now, if when you're making shrimp and it makes an O, that means it's overcooked. It's such an easy thing. O means overcooked. Is that not the easiest thing in the whole entire world to remember? So if you're going to make your shrimp, make sure that it doesn't have an O. Because if it has an O, it's overcooked. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stir this. And it's got a nice little simmer on there, but it's not boiling. So now this is when we add, let's make this a little bit almost boiling right there. We're going to add 2 shots of your favorite tequila. Now, this is not a Trina thing. This is what the recipe calls for, I promise. So this is reposado. This is just 2 shots. It might be a little bit less than 2 shots because I don't want y'all to talk about me real bad. I might need to add just a smidge more because it doesn't seem like it's enough. It just adds amazing flavor and it smells delicious. And at the end of it, you won't taste that strong tequila ness. For lack of a better term, okay? So you want that in there. I'll probably add just a smidge more just for myself. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that now while I'm at it. Just a smidge, just for flavor's sake. And then if you want to, you can take a little shot just for yourself. You know, when you're in the kitchen cooking. I mean, everybody wants a little extra shot of tequila. You know, can't go wrong. So we're going to stir this up. And we're going to stir this until it reduces, okay? Make by half. And you'll see why when we get to that point, okay? So we're going to go ahead and let that simmer. Let that simmer until it reduces. So in this pot, and spoon, I don't have a chevet, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to turn it this way, so excuse my back bend to you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump all these shrimp in here, okay, along with that soy sauce that it was in. Now, shrimp does not take that long to cook. Try not to overcook your shrimp, folks, because it's going to be a disaster. Okay, pumpkins? We don't want that. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stir these. Just real quick. We're just going to let them do what it does. We're going to let them do what they do. Be some nice shrimp. And I don't want them on top of each other, so I'm making a point to make sure that they all get enough heat and heat distribution. Okay? And then we're just going to take them out. It's that simple. So, while we're waiting on this, you don't want anything to burn. You want this to still stay nice and clean. Y'all are in for a treat today, honey. So, everybody's asking where Vaughn is. Vaughn is not here this evening. He will be back. Just not today. So, let's see what we're saying over here in YouTube. Welcome to live chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining in. Hello, everyone. Reposado, where's the Don? Now, mind you, I wouldn't put my most expensive tequila in here. By sipping tequila, my drinking tequila, I'm not on 1942, y'all, in the kitchen, okay? Now, I might, to take a shot or two, but I'm not doing that in the kitchen. I just see that as a little bit of a waste. I'll put some expensive olive oil in here, but I'm not going to put some expensive alcohol in there just for it to burn out. That's who does that work for? Let's see. Nobody. So, we're going to just leave it the way it is. I mean, just like a little cheap little $35 bottle of tequila. It tastes good. It was a nice little reposado. It was on sale. Reposado. Hello from Dallas, Texas. And yes, it's going to burn out. So, like, who wants to do that? Nobody. Okay? So, this is starting to reduce. It's looking very, very nice. So, we're going to go ahead and flip over these shrimp. And, okay, people, shrimp is already plural. Okay? Please don't call them shrimps. There's shrimp. Just the P. Just the P is enough. I promise. Just don't call them shrimps. It's already plural. Like you don't say deers if they're deer. It's already ready already. Okay? And I notice I did not put any obey on these. This is not one of those recipes that calls for it. Okay, so like you guys have seen, these have been cooking for about 3 minutes on this one side. I'm gonna turn these over individually, one by one. It's gonna be so good. And as you can see, some of these are starting to overcook. Some of them got a little O on them. Some got a little O. Oh, overcooked. Okay, got 2 more of these. This is the only one that wasn't overcooked. Good Lord. It's all right, though. I'm not gonna hurt your feelings. You'll survive. But that's what it is. So I went against my own rule and overcooked it, but it's all right. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit to go ahead and take that reduction process just a little, let that go a little faster. And so while we're waiting over here, I'm gonna go over here to you guys and answer some of your questions. Hello from Texas. I have a look-alike in the Bronx. Shrimps and deer. Oh, come on. You gotta say shrimp and deer. So I said it's not overcooked, it's Cajun. Yeah, but we are going to go ahead and make a change. We're going to take when you're making it with chicken, because you can definitely make this with chicken. If you're making it with chicken, you leave the chicken in the pot, okay? But the reason why you don't put the shrimp in after is because we don't want half raw shrimp. And the reason why you do it before and take it out is because we don't want overdone shrimp, okay? You can always add it. Hello, Landover, Maryland. What you want to do is you want to take them out, and then you can add them afterwards, okay? So, can I follow you back? I will try to get your name and try to follow you back, dearest. Or just send me a DM and I'll follow you back, okay? Gloves. Why the gloves? Because I'm clean. That's the only answer. Everybody's not clean, okay? So, hopefully you'll eat at my house because now you know I'm clean. At least until Mama L comes and cleans the kitchen. Okay, so these shrimp are done. We're just going to go ahead and take them out. We're going to leave all this broth and all this seafood goodness, we're going to leave it right here in the pot, okay? Because we're going to need that when we add our other ingredients. Okay? Now. And it's okay, be patient. You can take them out one by one. It's not going to hurt anybody's feelings to put these in one by one. Okay? Be patient. Have a little patience. I mean, when you cook, you know, you got to cook with love. If you cook them with love, you take time out. Take time out with love. Just like any other relationship you have in your life, it takes time to cultivate. So put those on there. And these can be on top of each other. That's not going to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, pumpkins. Okay, now we got that simmering nicely. Okay. Now, I'm about to re-big back my situation and get some more butter. Just a little bit more. And I like this, you know, I like the foil butter, but I also like this K. Roger butter because it's already salted. It has the olive oil and sea salt in there. And we don't need a lot. That's just like 1 tab right there. This is 2 packs. Okay? So about 2 packs of butter. And once you learn to cook a little bit more, you'll be able to eyeball things. And it won't take you that long to decipher what is what. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and just stir this in very nicely. It doesn't need to melt all the way because that's what we're about to do. We're about to take all our veggies. So we have onion, green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper. You can always add orange pepper if you would like as well. You can add whatever kind of peppers you would like. I'm using red onion because it gives it a more subtle taste than a white onion. I would not choose shallots because you want the length of the onion. Sometimes shallots are really, really small, and it's a little bit more mild. So I like to choose the red onion. And besides, that's what the recipe called for. Y'all know what? Once I put this in the y'all, I'm about to have I'm I'm about to have an ooh with y'all. So, I have some of y'all on here. Jesus, that smells good. Oh, God. Some of these could have been cut a little bit more, but that's all right. I'm not calling everybody a hypocrite, just some of y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because y'all are asking, where's Vaughn? Where's Vaughn? And you have all these other people, oh my God, Vaughn's head so big. Vaughn's head is in the way. Vaughn interrupts Trina, blah, blah, blah. And now he's not here. Now y'all asking for him. Pick one. Okay, pumpkins? And that's all I have to say about it. I miss them too, just to let y'all know. Okay, so we're going to just put these in until they're soft. Like some of these can be a little smaller. I'm not going to lie. I was just being lazy and trying to be fast. I was. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Being fast. So we're just going to let these get a little bit tender. Okay? And I need to excuse myself for about 30 seconds. Okay, 10. Okay, I'm back. Boom, said it didn't take long, did it? This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so much when we are cooking. All right, I put my gloves back on. I take a sip. That's how we live our lives. Y'all remember back in the day, I'm not sure who used to get relaxers. I used to get relaxers when I was younger. And I haven't had a relaxer in like 10 years, y'all. But do y'all remember back in the day when they had the gloves that looked like this and they were stuck onto the piece of paper and you took your hands and you had to put them inside the gloves from on a piece of paper? You know what I'm talking about? No? Oh, well. I know what I'm talking about. All right, this is starting to reduce over here. And these are starting to get a little translucified. I like a little bit of crunchy vegetable in mine though, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it when they're like flimsy, and you can't really enjoy the veggie. So now that that's about done, everybody's great. I am, yes, the popsicle stick, see? You know what I'm talking about. I cannot wait to see my sisters for Thanksgiving. We're really, really excited. We'll have a nice little family Thanksgiving this year. And I make I don't eat ham, but I make the ham every year. And I make the pies. I make the pound cake, of course. And I'm trying to steal a sweet potato pound cake recipe. And even though mine is good, it's not delicious like G-Mama's. But I'm going to make sure that I'm going to put like a hidden camera while she's making it. And she's not going to know. And she's not watching, so she's not going to know. And I'm going to make the chitterlings. And I'm going to make the greens. Because my girlfriend, Chef Nikki, she showed me about the place is a farm. And I'm not going to tell you where it is. Because I'm not going to have y'all going. Because I don't want y'all going to get the greens. The greens are like this high. Like, honest to God. And I know y'all think I'm exaggerating. But I'm going to show it to y'all just so y'all can see how high the greens are. And I'm going to take a picture of it. Because y'all going to be like, I don't know that high. Yes. All right, so now that this is going, I'm going to take my, this is 1.25 cups. And maybe just a smidge more of heavy whipping cream. Or heavy cream, whatever y'all want to call it. But I use heavy whipping cream, okay? I use just a little bit more, and the only reason why is because when you're using the heavy whipping cream, like all of it doesn't tend to get out of the thing, unless you're like scraping it. So I'm going to take this and put this in my pot while it's got a nice little simmer on there. Ooh. Okay, and I like all of it. Scrape, 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 scrape. Okay, we're gonna let this thicken. It doesn't take long for heavy whipping cream to thicken. Okay? Put this in the sink. And now I have a sink full of dishes because Vaughn isn't here. See y'all? Now I don't have a sous chef. Y'all done took my sous chef away from me. What am I? Ooh, what am I supposed to do? See, y'all know. Y'all know about it. Yes, tequila, shrimp, fettuccine. Yep. And so, as this reduces just a little bit more, we're going to go ahead and just stir it. You can see the reduction. And a reduction just means it's just evaporating the liquid. Okay? Just letting some of the liquid evaporate out. And so the liquid that's more than likely evaporating out is a little bit of the lime juice and, of course, your stock. Okay? We're just going to just let this thicken up just a bit, and it tastes so good. Why does it taste so good? That's what you want to ask yourself. So this is just about where I want it to be, because you don't want it to be pasty, and you don't want to evaporate all of your liquid out of it, because you still want those flavors. Okay, so you're going to take this, and I like this eye better actually, so I'm going to put this over here. Okay, and you're going to take it and you're just going to incorporate it in there. Okay, just pour it on in there. Look at those bits of garlic and cilantro. And your jalapeno. Now, and I took the seeds out of a jalapeno because I don't like spicy food. Now, you can always add more heat and more spice to yours. That's not what we're doing here, though. That's not what we're doing here. My earring dropped again, but it's okay. We've all been there. I'm gonna mix this up. Look at that. Look at that sauce thickening. You can even see it from the edges of your pan. I was really starting to thicken up. I'm just gonna go ahead and incorporate these together. And I'm gonna have to taste the sauce, y'all. I have to taste the sauce. Okay, pumpkins? Not with this spoon, though. I'm gonna go get another little spoon. I'm not gonna pick up my earring from off the floor because then, oh my gosh, she picks up my box. I'm really gonna put that back in her ear. Oh my god. So we're not doing that. So I'm gonna grab a little spoon. I guess I'll grab two because I want to touch on the one. Now you want to make sure that see, it's not done yet. See how it's all running off the spoon? You want to make sure that's a nice thick little coating on the spoon. It's getting there. As you can see, it's getting there. So I'll put this here for my second taste. See, it's getting there. I don't want to melt my spoons. Let me hurry up. And y'all know Vaughn usually does this part. It's so good. I just fell in love with myself all over again. Now, I'm going to take my pasta, all of it, apparently. And for those who are not experienced cooks, don't do that because you don't want stuff splattering all over you. Okay? I'm sink full of dishes now because I don't have a sous chef. Thank y'all. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cook this. And the sauce will thicken as it cools. But right now, we're just trying to incorporate everything, okay? Oh my gosh, Trina, where the shrimp? Everybody don't eat shrimp. Everybody don't eat shrimp. So we're not going to put the shrimp all in there, okay? But it's going to be a nice presentation when the shrimp are on top. As you can see now, this is loosening up very nicely, okay? Nice. Nice little turnabout. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's y'all. I'm not tooting my own horn. It smells really good. It smells really delectably, deliciously delicious. I don't know what words those were, but that's what it is. There we go. Oh, look at that. And seeing that, and the reason I made my my pasta so al dente was because I knew that it was going back into the sauce, and it was going to warm back up anyway. Okay, and it's going to cook just a little bit more in this sauce. Okay, and I'm going to put one plate to the side right now because there's someone that I know, and I'm not going to say any names about who's over here being picky about the fact that they don't eat shrimp and stuff. But I'm going to make sure I got their little plate together so they can have their non-shrimp plate. I'm carrying on. And I'm going to actually let this cool down. And the The reason I'm gonna move this earring. And so the reason I'm gonna let this cool down is because, like I said, it thickens as it cools. Okay, and I was gonna use one of these little real cute little plates that I have. Because aren't they really cute? I don't know, they're little clear plates. But let me go ahead and get this for her because she gonna go on my last nerve. I'm not gonna say her name though. But this is just to show you guys. Let's go twist around here. And of course, you can just take a spoon and just put some more sauce on there. It's not gonna hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, so we'll put some of these. And if you want, you can cut up some additional limes. And here's the one without the shrimp. Okay? One without the shrimp. I'm going to pass this one over, so give us just a second. They don't need to go down. They won't shrimp. Okay, so now I'm going to put my shrimp back in because everybody else eats shrimp. Okay? Now I'm going to incorporate my shrimp. It doesn't take long. The shrimp is already cooked. Here we go. Now I'm going to be able to show you guys because now this is the way it's supposed to be. Come on, bring it in, Sam. While I do this other plate. And remember, guys, I did not add any additional salt and pepper because you don't need it. Especially because there was soy sauce that was used to marinate your shrimp. Okay? We'll do a nice twist. Do another twist. And then do a third twist. Because we're not stingy over here. Okay? And as you can see how nicely our sauce thickened. So it's covering everything. You see that? Covered very, very nicely. And now we're going to add our peppers out of the pot. Make it nice and colorful. And we're going to take our shrimp. And then we'll cooperate. Our shrimp. See that? I'm going to take it over to the table. They don't want to be seen. So you can taste that deliciousness and love. Sam, you want me to make you a plate?
Yeah, I'm not going to pass tonight.
I would have killed you if you did. Add something on. I'm going to get Sam a grown man plate because he's grown manning right now. Got some nice peppers in there. Oh, You like a lot of shrimp?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make it nice and cute for him with this nice shrimp. All over the place. And we have a nice plate for Sam. For Sam I am. You see that? And I'm going to have just a smidge for myself, just a sample. I mean, because why not? Why do all the cooking and then you don't eat it? Just enough, just a little forkful. Just enough for me. Grab four. All right, y'all, here we go. I'm giving you guys attention. It's difficult. See, Vaughn is not here. See? I bet y'all won't complain about Vaughn not being here now, huh? It's limey. It's garlicky. Now, I like all the lime. Everybody else might not like all the lime. But you can always add to, take away from. You don't have to use 4 limes. Some people use 3. I used 4. Very tangy. And it'll be even more tomorrow. It'll taste better tomorrow because the flavors will settle. And that's all that's to it. It's that simple. And that delicious. Hey, Georgia. All you need is a little bacon cram. You don't need the lime because you have enough lime on this. And that's it, and that's all. Thank y'all for coming to Trina and Vaughn's Kitchen. Without Vaughn. And we'll see you guys next week. We thank you. We appreciate you guys tuning in to our kitchen and to our Monday meals. We still do chat and choose occasionally. We want to thank Radiant TV. We want to thank Tuxedo Coffee. We want to thank Kroger. We want to thank Sam Carden. Vaughn, I miss you. I love you. Thank you, Chef Nikki, for being an amazing consultant. Don't forget to download Radiant TV on your tablet, on your TV, on your telephone. And we will see you guys again very, very soon. Thank y'all. See you next time.